I feel like I can't relax with it. Like I can't get into it. What's up, Fox fam? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you had an even better weekend. Which I usually like to, eat my food, which I feel like I'm eating with you. But today, I wasn't even gonna hold y'all because I was starving this morning. I couldn't wait to get downstairs. When I first woke up this morning, and I went to use the bathroom and wash my hands because I had no scarf on earlier when I woke up. I didn't sleep with a scarf last night. I caught a glimpse of the grays. Y'all, the grays have taken over. And it's like, I don't want to complain about it because at this point, I'm just glad to have some hair. Well, I'm not just scalp. So I put my scarf on. I couldn't even bear to see it because it seemed like yesterday they wasn't so pronounced. This morning is like they just completely invaded overnight. So I put my scarf on because I was like, I can't even look at it at this point, and made my breakfast. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. I didn't want to scare y'all in the beginning, but I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm putting it off real slow. So, the scarf done laid it down, but when I woke up, it was everywhere. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dye my hair today. I'm gonna get it out of the way. I'm gonna do some press-ons because I took the other ones off. They lasted so long, y'all. Like the last press-ons I had, I did those literally 3 days before I went in to have my surgery, and I just took them off yesterday, and it was hard to get them off. Like I had to use my cuticle clipper, my file. Like I had to really work to get them off. And I actually purchased a LED mask infuser, so I can't wait to open that and share that with y'all. So we're gonna do some hair, we're gonna do some nails, and we do some skincare. And guess what? Now it is officially Self-Care Sunday. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to dye my hair, or I should say I'm doing a semi-permanent hair color. So it's just a rinse pretty much. At this point, because it's growing out so good and it hasn't been 6 months yet since chemo. So May to June, June to July, July to August. So it's been 3 months since chemo. And what I've been reading is that they recommend you wait 6 months to dye your hair. But at the 6 month mark, best believe I am going to dye it. So today I am using Adore by Creative Image. I'm using Honey Brown. This is a shining semi-permanent hair color. So this is what it looks like. So if you've been rolling with me for a while, then you know that I use the same brand when I had all my curls to just give it some color dimension, something new, and to cover up the grays. It gave it some color, but it did a really good job of color. It did a really good job of covering up the grays. So I'm going to use that this time. So it's really easy. It's not complicated. You're not mixing it with anything. The directions are to shampoo and towel dry. Check. Use protective cream around the hairline. Apply color 1/8 of an inch from the scalp. And comb thoroughly. Cover with a plastic cap. Process with heat for up to 15 minutes. Rinse and shampoo completely. So easy enough, right? So I just washed it. And while I washed it, I got me some yummy chocolate milk. So let's start. Okay, so this is my hair freshly washed. So now I'm going to put on the protective barrier around my hairline. Okay. Now my special gloves. Every time I do a self-care Sunday video, I don't even recall this video like self-care, like Sunday self-care. It's not like all elaborate, you know, you have like the bubble bath and all that stuff. So I don't even know if I'm gonna like title this video self-care Sunday. I'm gonna call this from dusty and crusty to not and get back to, you know, my normal, I guess. So I've applied the what I used. I used Aquaphor because I didn't have any Vaseline. Like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get a ticket from somewhere like Black with no Vaseline. Like that's like unheard of. But I use Aquaphor to go around my hairline. So I've applied my protective cream, and now I'm going to apply this to my hair 1/8 inch from scalp and comb through thoroughly. So I'm literally just going to just put this right onto my hair. This needs to be open. No. So I'm going to squirt it right onto the glove and just put it right on there. And I'm going to start here. Let's just start right in the front. I mean, I don't think there's no strategic way to do this because it's not like I'm dealing with a bunch of hair. So I'm just gonna put it on there, let it do what it do, and pray for the best. I mean, basically, all I'm trying to do is cover up these grays. So the color that I'm using is honey brown. That's the color that I used the last time. I used 2 different colors. So I used like honey brown, and I want to say something blonde, and mix them together. And I mean, it came out really nice. I didn't really care for it the day of, but once it like dried overnight and the next day, like it looked good. So, but with this, my objective is just to cover the grays because I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore. And I think it's because like when I was on the couch, like recovering, I wasn't really in the mirror like that. I mean, like I had to get sponge baths, seriously, because I couldn't like do anything on my arms. So when I went in the bathroom, I wasn't like really paying attention. And then once I started doing stuff back for myself, it's like, I guess because I hadn't seen myself in the mirror for a couple of days, it was like, what happened? The grays just took over. The back again. I know I'm probably overdoing it. I know it's like, girl, you don't have that much hair. Why are you using like half the bottle? Like last time I did this, when I had like all my hair, it took 3 bottles to cover it. Like to really get in there. I found these for Kim Lazaria because they were having to use like a plastic. They were having to divide their hair into 2 sections. Like one on the right and one left for my daughters. And so when I was out last time at the hair store, I found these huge plastic caps for like, because they're natural. And they had like all this hair. So I was like, oh my God, like look at this. Now I haven't been using this on my hair. Like I can't even like, yeah. So these are like all the plastic caps that we have in the house. So I'm gonna let that sit. 15 minutes, it says to process with heat. So I have a steamer. So I'm gonna use a hand dryer to like give it some heat. And then I'm gonna wash and rinse it off, and I'm gonna let you guys see what it's looking like. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. It's time to rinse it off. Now y'all cross your fingers and toes that the grays will be gone. So cross your fingers and toes, okay? I'll be back. Okay, so I washed it out. I have not looked at it yet. I looked at it before I washed it out in the downstairs bathroom, but I did not look at it since I actually like washed it off. Like I looked at it in the mirror right before bending my head down and washing it out. And then I was like, I'm gonna wait till I get back upstairs so we can do this together to cover up the grays. And it worked. Okay? And it worked. Because the grays are, let me see, let me get close. Okay, it worked somewhat. It covered up like the majority. I mean, it's still wet, so I don't, know with a rinse, with dye, with anything like that. I always wait for it to like dry. So, but I can say that at least it minimized it, I guess. There was the most of the grays were on this side. And not there anymore. So it looks like it was just some like right here at the very top. Maybe I don't know. I think I saturated it pretty good. But like I said, once I hit 6 months, I'm going to go ahead or I might just wait until I get my expanders swapped out for implants. So I'm probably going to wait. I'm just wait until I'll just do this, until I get like my actual implants. And then I'll go like get it professionally dyed. I don't know what color yet, but I'm thinking more like a ginger kind of blonde. We'll see. So I just washed that out. And now I'm about to put in a deep conditioner. Okay, so deep conditioner I'm using is Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask. So that's what I'm using. And I'm literally almost out. So I'm about to like really like scrape out the residue to put it on my hair. Hope that I'm almost applying it everywhere because I'm almost out. And I'm literally gonna let this sit on there for about 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm gonna rinse this out. And I'm gonna do my press-ons. And then cook. And then steam my face later. So it's still wet, but it's getting moisturized. So right now, I'm about to go and get these press-ons started. So I can get ready to cook here in a little bit. Everybody's out of school tomorrow, of course. Everybody's on like 4-day. Actually, my kids got a 4-day. And then, so it's like I'm like rushing, but I'm starting to get a little hungry. So, and I hate cooking when I'm hungry. Like it's like it takes forever when I'm hungry. So, and I be eating when it starts getting done. And by the time I sit down with my plate, I can't like sit down and relax with it because I'm already full from munching while I'm cooking. And then I end up overeating because I fixed my plate and it was good. So then I want to eat it and it's a whole problem. So, all right. Okay, so the press-ons that I'm doing today are made by Lottie. So these are in Walmart. I always like tear them open and check the size in the store to make sure they fit because I hate to get a cute pair of press-ons and I get home and it don't cover my nail bed and it don't fit. I can't stand it. I got like a whole drawer full of, and they always put like the most thin, like it's always my thumbs. It seemed like since chemo, it's always like my thumbs. I don't know if my thumbs are gotten wider, bigger, or what. I don't know. But this one with the nail on seems to be, I'm not even going to show you what the other one looks like. Y'all can probably see it in a minute. But it seems like the only finger that the one nail came off of, it seems like it's wider than all the rest of them. I don't know. I don't get it. But, so I always like slide the tray out. And then I'll take like the thumb and try on my thumb to make sure, at least turn around and look at it, to make sure that it's going to fit. So every time I show y'all a box of press-ons, like the box is always torn. So it's a French twist. It's got like this design on it. They are super cute. And then later when I do my steaming and my face and all that. So if this is not your first time here, then you know your girl loves honey. So the masks that I got are activated charcoal and manuka honey. They're sheet face masks. It's purifying and clarifying with natural coconut charcoal. And I was like, ooh, this sounds so interesting. So I got these from TJ Maxx, but it says Marshalls on the back. But for $4.99, and this is what it looks like. You guys see? So I'm going to do this after I steam my face. And then when I was in Walmart, I saw this LED Thermal Smart Facial Skincare and Mask Infuser. So apparently this helps for the mask to penetrate your face. You can use this with serums. It's got a blue light mode, green light mode, red light mode, purple light mode. And it's a 4-in-1 multi-mode LED Thermal Smart Skincare Infuser tool. And I was like, this sounds complicated. I want it. So we're going to get to that when I get ready to steam my face, after this meal, after I cook this meal and all that. So let's get to these. All right, guys, so it's time to cook dinner. My family said they wanted some breakfast for dinner, so I'm going to cook some chicken kebabs. I'm going to use chicken tenders, some honey gold potatoes. To make my kebabs, I'm going to use some bamboo skewers. And for seasoning, I'm going to use some rosemary, some garlic powder, and some basil leaves, lemon juice, salt and pepper, olive oil, and I'm also making some pancakes. right, so time for my favorite part of today, the skincare. Finally, we made it to the skincare. Because I am really excited about this LED thermal smart facial skincare mask infuser. It's so long. I'm sitting here looking at the box. I'm like, okay. So hopefully I'm impressed with that. Because sometimes when you're like super excited about something and then you finally do it and you like, you know what? It wasn't even that great. So I turned my facial steamer on. The bubbles are moving. It's starting to percolate. So I just washed my face when I took a shower a few minutes ago. So I told y'all that I'm still on the wipe off. I'm still doing the sponge baths. I'm so sick of sponge baths. So as you can see, the steamer is coming. It's inviting me into it. So let me turn it up. So that's going, but I wanted to first make sure that I didn't need to like charge this or put batteries in it or something like that. So I need to open the box. Out the box, it looks like this. Here are the on and off switches. And it must need to be charged. So I'm glad I checked it. Place it on your Nuri using its ring to secure it. Turn on your Nuri to infuse mask ingredients into your face for 90 seconds while massaging in circular motions. Enjoy softer, brighter, more radiant skin. So let me see what this one looks like. Because I'm conflicted, because I was all set to use this mask. I want to use this mask with it. I saw somebody put the sheet mask on their face, and then they were like, while the mask was on their face, they was taking the Nuri and they were like sliding it over the mask and over a regular sheet mask. It wasn't one of these. So I think I'm gonna stick to my original plan, because it comes with this. I don't know, like it's, or you can straighten it out. It's not like, I don't know though. Like it's not making me want to use it, So I think I'm gonna stick with my original plan of using these masks. I'm gonna turn my steamer back on. So I washed my face before when I was washing off. I'm going to use the same mask as I did before, the Tula Self-Care Sunday. I love that title. Face mask, nourishing face mask. So I'm gonna steam my face. I'm gonna apply this. And then I'm going to do, I'm gonna wash it off. And then I'm going to put on my sheet mask. And then the Nuri should be done charging because it's doing its thing now. And I'm gonna apply my Tazarotene. Y'all have heard me talk about this so many times when I've done skincare. Either I'm complaining because I'm out of it, or I'm saying I'm almost out of it because I use it every night. Just started back using this probably about 2 weeks ago. So about 2 weeks ago. And I'm already seeing like a major difference. Y'all remember where I had like the dark lines right here. And I was like, oh my God, I got to get rid of them. And I still haven't started using the hydroquinone, the 4%, because I have to go to Walgreens to get that because they just don't keep that in stock. So I got to make a trip to Walgreens. So, but I know that will probably mean, because it's still slightly there. I don't have anything on my face right now, like no lotions, no cream, no nothing. It's freshly washed. So, but you can already see like it's getting lighter here, and the dark lines are starting to get, erased. So, hopefully, I'm gonna say sometime this upcoming week, like tomorrow, like Monday, or probably like Wednesday. I'll make it out sometime this week between Hendrix's birthday. And I got to take the girls to get some more like school clothes or whatever. So somewhere in the midst of all that, I'll make it by Walgreens to get the hydroquinone. And when I do, I'll show it to y'all. So I'm just gonna apply this. I'm gonna apply the Ambi, which is nothing in here besides sunscreen, in which they do advise you to wear sunscreen even indoors, and hydroquinone, which these hydroquinone and this are fine together. So that's what we got to do. So I'm gonna turn my face steamer back on so she can start percolating, and I'm sip my juice and just wait. Okay, so the mask is all dry. As you can see, it's turned purple. I'm going to wipe off the excess and get ready to use the Nuri. So while I was waiting for the mask to dry, I went and researched it about the either using the Nuri mask or using the mask that I want to use. And it does say that you can use it with your favorite sheet mask, your favorite serum. Like you can, so it's either or. You don't have to use the Nuri mask, but they do sell them in boxes at select stores. So I'm going to check sometime this week and see what masks they have, because I'm thinking like it may work better with their mask. It cuts on, so it's letting you select the treatment that you want. So you have the blue light here, which is the micro vibration and heating emission. It's like blue light therapy, phototherapy for rough skin surface, repairing in-depth acne, to reduce the appearance of acne. So this is, if you have acne and you're buying it for that purpose, this is the light setting that you want to be on. And then you have green. Green is for it smooths the skin, improves dullness, increases vibrance, increases skin elasticity, and enhances the metabolism of skin cells by boosting the natural process of collagen production. And then you have red to boost natural collagen production, to tighten wrinkles, increase skin elasticity, and promote absorption of your skincare active ingredients. Red mode is the one to use as a skincare infuser and to boost benefits of your creams and serums active ingredients. Red light also promotes healing. And then you have purple. Purple is for skin repair by helping to eliminate toxins, reduce inflammation, and improve healing and blood circulation. So that's purple. So for today's first time, I'm going to use the red light. So Amazon red. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 of these sheet masks in a box. This is what it looks like. Oh, I expected for it to be clear, but I guess not, because it's a charcoal mask, which makes sense. So it looks like this out of the packet. Lord Jesus, the things you'll do to prevent the wrinkles. Okay, the things you'll do to prevent the wrinkles, child. This is so, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna tear it just trying to put it on. Like, All right. So I found the eye holes. I'm trying to figure out which side is which. And it looks like it don't even really matter, because it's heavily saturated on both sides. It doesn't say. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. All right, now it's on there. Okay. Let me see if I can get this off of my lip. All right, so it's on there. But it does feel really, really good. Like, yeah. All right, so it's on there, y'all. So now I'm going to take the Nuri, and it has the plus and minuses on the back right here, and that's to turn up the intensity. So, oh God. All right, so it's heated. So now I'm just gonna go across my face, and I can feel it. Why is it flashing? All right, let me turn it to. I don't like that it's flashing. Like, I don't like that it's flashing. I don't know. Like it's supposed to flash. I don't know. Let's look at it. So I'm doing on my wrist, and I'm not getting that flashing like that. I don't know. I looked it up, and it said that you can do it with any sheet mask, but I don't like that popping that it's doing. So I don't know if that's something it's supposed to do. It doesn't mention that. So I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to just wipe my face off. And I mean, that mask felt like, it felt nice, but it feels real grainy. I don't know. So I'm going to like just massage the residue into my skin. And then I'm going to use their mask, because as of right now, I don't think I have any other sheet mask. So all my masks are like in jars. So I'm going to use the sample mask that they sent. And from what I see, they have like, they have so many different kinds of masks for theirs. So I'm sure once I find out who sells them, you know, I'll find one that I actually like. So I'm gonna take the ring off, I'm completely wipe it down, wipe all the charcoal residue off of it. Thank God I didn't throw this one away. So, and there it is. So now let's see. I'm almost scared to do it. Like, yeah. So I still want the red setting. All right, there's the red setting, and it's going. My face is dry. So I'm gonna like rub on my arm and see if it does it. So it's not doing it. I don't see any flashes. So I just turned the intensity a little bit, and it's warm. So let me try again on my wrist. All right, it's not popping. All right. The thing about it is they should just, I don't know. I see something going. I'm like, it scared me. I don't know, y'all. It's flashing just a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Like, and then it's like sliding off. Like the ring is not keeping it secure. I don't know. I'm about to say it's a fail. I put it back on there. I feel like this is turning into a Nuri skin review. Like, I feel like I can't relax with it. Like, I can't get into it. I just can't. So we're gonna try this for the other day. I can't. Like, my nerves are just turned off. After that little shock it did with this mask, Even though it says you can use it with any sheet mask, apparently not. And then I put their mask on and it still did a little shock, like a little flash. It didn't shock, but it did a little flash. Like, I'm gonna have to wait a few days before I come back to this. Like, I gotta let my nerves calm down. So we're gonna split that to the side and I'm just gonna roll on. So now I'm gonna move on to, so I've done the mask and I've done all that. So now I'm gonna move on to my Tazerac. I'm gonna apply that. So if you don't know about, I keep saying Tazerac, but it's not, it's Tazarotene. So what this is a retinoid. And what it does is, it's like, it does a lot. So it does, you know, it lightens dark marks. It helps to give you an even tone, even complexion, helps to get rid of hyperpigmentation. And also it helps to get rid of fine lines and wrinkles. There it is, Tazarotene. I've always used the 0.1%, and a dermatologist initially prescribed this way back when COVID started and my face was like breaking out heavily from the mask. And I've been using it ever since then, but now I get it from my doctor. So your doctor, your regular physician can prescribe it. I mean, I can make a whole video about this, but I'm not, but this is what it looks like. If you guys would like to have more information on the Tazarotene, or if you want to ask me a question about it, somebody did not cover, just comment below. I always answer, I always respond to you guys, usually within 24 hours. And if you want to see a whole video on, you know, Tazarotene and like just my video on just my face care, like my skin routine for the AM and the PM, let me know and comment below. So, but it looks like this is just a white cream. Make sure you avoid the crevices of your nose and of your eyes because it will cause it to like split a little bit, like get irritated. So I usually put a drop in each area. I'm usually putting a little extra on my forehead area because I can't always have the resting bitch face. You know, I gotta make expressions. I got kids. And that's it. And I also make sure I catch my neck. You can put in your chest and all that. I don't because I have the port still in here. So hopefully this will be coming out soon. I was gonna like wait till, I don't know, like do another like sit down video, but I'm gonna tell you guys. So my pathology report came back and they got clear margins. The surgery went really, really great. So as of right now, everything looks great and I am cancer free, y'all. I am cancer free, thank God. I mean, and that's it. So I mean, there's an option to take like a preventative pill, like just to make sure it's not like they make you take it. It's just like a suggestion. So I'm still debating about that, but I'm probably gonna take it because I've come this far. I might as well just do everything I can just to completely nip it in the bud. But yes, the surgery was successful. They didn't find, you know, anything. The lymph nodes were clear. Breast tissue looked great. So yes, I am cancer free, thank God. So I was gonna tell you guys I get another sit down or whatever, but bringing it up. So yeah, so now I need to ask them about when getting this port taken out. So yeah, but you can put the Tazerac everywhere, including your chest. And I will be, now that I'm cancer free and I get this port taken out. So it served its purpose, it's done. I don't need any more, thank you, Jesus. So yeah, that's it, guys, that's it. So moving along. So now I got my Tazerac on my face. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Ambi. Because Ambi it does have 2% hydroquinone cream, So it does help the Tazarec with the even complexion and all that. So I just applied it everywhere, including my neck area. So my doctor actually called me 3 days after surgery. He was like, "Oh my God, Autumn, I got such great news," you know, but I was wanting to go back, I guess, and hear it like face to face and in person. Even though I got a copy of my pathology report on my chart online, and me reading it is like, but I still wanted to hear it. And then I wanted to also go and see my oncologist, follow up after the surgery for him to talk about it. I guess I just wanted to like talk to everybody and just kind of hear it. So before actually just like saying it out loud. So I officially knew like almost 2 weeks ago, but I just had my appointments with them. So, and the surgeon called me, but the oncologist, I had an appointment with him, and I still had an appointment with the surgeon. So I went over the pathology report with both doctors. So, you know, it's one thing to read, I guess, yourself and see it on paper, but you want to hear it out of the mouth of the doctor. So, but yes, guys, that's it. Get excited. Yes. With this, something I know is not going to shock me. But this is kind of like this. It's kind of the same thing. It's vibrating because you guys can hear it. And this is also made by Spa Sciences. No, it's made by Flawless. But so right now I'm just going over my face to push in the Tazarec and to push in the Ambi, help my face to better absorb it. So that's it. I applied all my creams, my serums, nearly got electrocuted. That's it. Now it's time to rest, relax, catch up on some shows, maybe fix me a little cocktail, you know, and just chillax. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great Sunday. I hope you got some self-care in. No matter how big, how small, all self-care is important. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.